As we go down this hallway, you'll see a number of pictures of action pictures of the fire department and the personnel of the fire department. We talked a little bit about the number of people who volunteered back in the early 1900s and late 1800s. And this photo here is an example of that. This is Hose Company number 4, this entire photo. And this was at a convention in 1920. Again, the numbers of people that you see there, nowhere near these types of numbers today as far as the volunteer system is concerned. But this is a convention. From here to here is Hose Company number 4, and the rest are other people who attended the convention. Here is a truck that was delivered to the city in 1948. It's a GMC. It was later sold to McGaheysville Fire Company when they were formed. The city just bought this truck back just within the last several months and is in the process of relettering it just to put it back in the condition that it was when it was purchased. So this is the delivery of the 1954 ladder truck that we mentioned with the net, the rescue net. This truck was delivered by train car. Today, if you buy a fire truck, you know, they drive it to wherever you are. But this was delivered to a train, in a train car to the depot on South Liberty Street, right out where the Rocco feed mill is. Pictures of the retired personnel of the city. Some more action pictures here. This is a description of a fire that happened in 1960. This fire occurred over on East Market Street in the area where Burger King is. And there were 5 people that died in this fire. This is, to my knowledge, the largest loss of life in a fire in Harrisonburg. But again, that was back in 1960. This is more of the conference badges that we looked at on the other side. In fact, what's in this case came out of that case. It was just so many jammed in there. When we had it reframed, we had to take some out and put it in another case. The picture that we showed, the drawing of Al Brathwaite, this is the parade shirt that Al Brathwaite had on in that picture. This was not his hat, but this is an example of an old parade hat from Hose Company number 4. This just depicts a couple of people who have passed away and who were given firefighter funerals. This is a picture of the 4 fire stations from the air. This is a fire that occurred on June 29th, 1979 at Jess's Lunch, which was a hamburger shop in Harrisonburg, a very well-known hamburger shop. The fire extended into a jewelry store next door, the Jewel Box, and the display that you see here, the reason for such a large display is we lost a firefighter in that fire. A firefighter went in with his breathing apparatus, something happened to his apparatus, and he was found unconscious inside with the space piece off. The firefighter was not a Harrisonburg firefighter. He was from one of the mutual aid companies, Bridgewater Fire Company, which was the first mutual aid company closest to Harrisonburg. And again, the guy's name is Eddie Karakoff. I knew Eddie, but again, he went in, something happened with his breathing apparatus, and you know, that was it. So, an example of license tags for firefighters that have been given throughout the years by the city. Some more convention tags that you see. We talked about the hose reel and Hose Company number 4 being one of the fastest teams. This is a trophy that they won in 1909 in the reel race. You'll see pictures here. This is the reel that first reel that we looked at for Hose Company number 4 in the pictures that you see here. And you'll see what I talked about over there, where you've got 2 people back here at the handle and then about a dozen more spread out on the rope. Numerous action photos of the fire companies down through the years.